Welcome back to AV Veterans Talk. We're continuing our conversation with this week's guests, Mike and Cindy. So we're back here talking to Cindy and Michael. I guess it's Michael, correct? And we're talking about Eli and World War II there. And, growing up as the youngsters and knowing the history of, 36 missions, flying Korea, kids sometimes miss out on that history because parents aren't really forthcoming with that storytelling, correct? We always kind of laugh because we think, we're just, they're trying to raise us and wipe our noses and keep us out of trouble and move us on and stuff. So you don't really want to show a soft side, stuff. And sometimes sharing war stories, it's like the lost life. He obviously lost friends over there. Many times when he was talking at the post, this B-17 picture here in combat, he took that picture and that plane was lost.
Right after that, yeah.
Right after that, in those crews. But I think the story was that they were captured and ended up spending 2 years in a Stalag type of thing. Like that's what he had shared with you,
that's
Bobby.
What my dad told me too.
So thinking, once again, in our lives, I think of your children at submarines, that to close that hatch. They're gone. For a parent, that's
you don't hear from them.
No, you don't hear from them, and we think back to World War II and whether it's a B-17, B-24, or whatever you're flying in, they close that hatch and they take off. And that night you come back and there's empty bunks, in your Quonset huts of guys that didn't come back. And you do that 35 times, 36 times and stuff. It makes an impact on you for the rest of your life. And we talk about PTSDs and things like that. Back then, the shell shock or whatever. And World War II generation was a pretty tough group of individuals because they really didn't come back. And it speaks to you. I'm looking at you too, and I'm thinking of, he came back with the hopes and dreams of building his American dream, having a family, raising kids. I don't know if you had the little house with the white picket fence and everything that everybody dreamed of.
No.
So it sounded like you're more like ranch people or whatever or something. But you know what? That was the legacy of Eli and that generation. Who was doing a great job of raising good kids, good families, putting clothes on your back, feeding you.
Yeah, he was a little tough on us too, but so was my mom.
Yeah.
But not overly. My mom, we'd have to line up and, get the SWAT.
Cop.
And my dad would get like this close to you and have a talk with you, and you're going, just spank me, get it over with. Because that mental thing going there when he talked, but he was good.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah, and that's something that people don't understand. But once again, that tough discipline, I guess we call it. And boy, I'll tell you what, whenever I saw that little Costco chair come out, which was a folding chair, and I knew I was going to get the belt, and stuff. And do I feel wrong by that today? Not at all.
Did you earn it?
Yes, I did earn it and stuff. And did you earn it?
He earned it a lot.
Every lick you got. And are you a better person today because you learned not to do that again? Yeah, we hope so. And stuff like that. But Mom would delve out the discipline just as much as Dad. And once again, I think that we were better off for that. But once again, we live in a different world.
Well, we were taught, respect was number one, to be respectful.
Yeah, and you became a school.
Yeah, a library clerk.
Librarian clerk, and you got to see all those young faces through
middle school,
and that's when those young people are like sponges.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff, you see them good, you see them
oh
so
yeah.
Yeah. So, were you alive? Where did you do that at? Where?
I did that over in my husband and I lived over in Humboldt County in Arcata. I worked for Arcata School District.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
And it was nice. I like that age because what helps you is when you've raised kids through that age. And mine, they were perfect angels. It gives you some knowledge of what's good to handle, what reactions you got that were good, and how you approach the situation.
Yeah.
And so I treated them like they were my own kids. So it helped a lot. They were very respectful to me.
Yeah. So,
And that was taught through my dad
oh yeah,
and my mom as well.
World War II came to an end, and Eli stayed in the reserves.
Mm-hmm.
So he was in the like inactive reserves up to the Korean War. They called him back.
Yes.
They called him back. And so, did he ever talk about the Korea aspect of the service at all? Did he ever share anything? Because how long was he over there?
I want to say he was out in 51. Got over there, did one tour, and then decided to get out.
Yeah, because at that point, as a B-29 radio operator, early on in the Korean War, it was very hazardous duty because we were starting to get into the jet age, and a B-29 was a pretty big target.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't have really anything, we didn't have the modern, back then stuff, the B-47s or B-52s that, came along later, but that was pretty hazardous duty over there at that time. And boy, getting in those big lumbering things and bombing North Korea, which I wish I could have completed the job, but that's another subject.
Oh yeah.
I think that's going to happen here pretty soon again.
Yeah, and stuff, so I'm sure he relishes the idea of what they were sent there to do originally and stuff still lingering today, as unfinished business that should have been taken care of. Boy, look at me, I'm getting political, so I shouldn't do that. But anyway, back to that. So and when he came back in 51, so then he met your mom and got married and carried on. So, once again, when you're growing up and, it's dad and a family in the house and stuff, and so he started working at Lockheed. And you guys were going to school and you were growing up there. Family, friends, and things like that, was it just people that they'd grown up with? Obviously, they were Antelope Valley citizens, and stuff, so it was friends they'd had for all their lives and everything. But any particular families that you guys interacted with that were real special to you?
Most of our neighbors.
Yeah.
Everybody's close. There weren't fences in between the yards, and we just
Things are different back then.
Oh, yeah. I remember
didn't lock the doors really.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have to.
Yeah. Was that still up in Leona Valley? Or?
No, this was in Palmdale. We grew up in Palmdale.
What part of Palmdale did you grow up?
R2,
R2.
15th approximately.
Yeah.
East or west?
East.
East? Wow, okay.
Folks lived there for 64 years.
64 years. Wow. And
Same house.
yeah,
Same house.
short commute to work every day for Pops there, right?
Yeah. Well, he started out driving to Burbank.
Burbank.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, he was really down in the hot. So he started that drive in the 50s?
Oh, I was born in 55, so yeah, probably
Yeah,
right. Because
probably.
I remember going. I was old enough to remember, so I'd say yeah.
Okay, so wow. So we'll take another break here real quick, and we'll come back. Let's talk about the greatest generation overall and how your dad fits into that. So we'll be right back here at AV Veterans Talk here at Aerotech News. I'm Bob Alvis, and thanks for joining us for this week's segment of AV Veterans Talk.